Good morning. Do you have your coffee? Do you have your pop? Well, I want to talk to you about epidemics. The pandemic will not be the flu, will not be anything like that at all. The pandemic will not be a germ or bacteria. It will be called radiation sickness. There are two gases, and I don't know the name of those gases right now, but I will tell you later on another video, that protect us from the radiation. Now, it's just like my husband used to work in a factory, and he worked around this barrel full of benzene. By the time they were done for that day, that benzene was almost all gone because it had went into the air with the heat and everything. It had went right into the air. That's how quickly it dissolved. Now, see, the thing is, the earth is getting older, and the older something gets, the quicker it breaks and rips apart and all that, because it's getting older. Now, the thing is, old fabric tears when it gets older. The earth is doing the same thing. Now, the problem is, just like that barrel of benzene going into the air, and because of the heat and dissolving in one day. Well, the thing is, the two gases that protect us from radiation from our TVs, from everything around us, it protects us from the radiation around us. And the problem is, the two gases that protect us are slowly thinning out down to nothing. Eventually, it will be to the point where it will be nothing to protect us at all. We won't be able to breathe the air outside. We will have to use body suits to cover our mouth and nose with the mask. That's the only way we will be able to survive. Because the radiation in the air will be so bad that it will eat your eyes out of its sockets, and it will damage your throat and the whole works. See, the thing is, it will also cause radiation sickness, which is very, very catchy. Anybody can catch that. You know, people that do those radiation things don't even realize it. But when you mess with radiation, and you have one of those radiation ray guns, and you're radiating a person with it, they're white, and you're using that on that person, you're exposing yourself to radiation right then and there, enough that will make you sick. It can kill you too. I'm not kidding. The one handling it, yeah, it can kill you. It can cause radiation sickness, and anybody can catch it from you. Your nose will bleed, and you will get it in your body from handling it. I want the Gangstalkers to know that what they're dealing with, what they're playing with, is fire, because radiation will kill you. And if you're messing with it yourself, yeah, it will kill you as well as the person you're aiming it at. I'm not kidding you. It's dangerous. Highly dangerous. Highly flammable. If you have a cigarette around it, it will catch fire. And it can catch you on fire. I'm not kidding. That's how touchy of instruments you are handling, and that's how dangerous they are. And you're not being told. You see, the Gangstalkers will get the radiation sickness first, before anybody else does, because they're being exposed to it head on. Because they're being exposed to it head on, like they are, they will have the radiation sickness. And yes, it can be given to anybody, from anybody. It's catchy. And it can make you sick. Sicker than a dog. I want them to know that, because it's the truth. And that's what can happen. I'm serious. That's what will happen. The Gangstalkers will be the first to become the Walking Dead. Because what will happen is their skin will start eating itself from the inside out. You will be able to look at their skin and see the insides of them, because they're handling equipment that puts radiation into their body. And anytime you handle equipment that does that, you get the radiation firsthand. You better think about what you're doing. And I'm talking to the Gangstalkers. Before it's way too late. Because I'm telling you right now, you don't want to run around with your face all broke open. You know what the Walking Dead looks like? Well, you know what? That's what you'll look like. All the Gangstalkers will. All the ones doing the radiating to people. Not kidding you. That's what kind of future you'll have. Because you'll burn worse than what you're burning the people with. Your whole body will. The problem is, our veins are like a hose. And you know how a straw is. When you burn the one end of the hose or straw, and then you burn the other end of the straw, what happens is it shuts off. That's what radiation does to veins. It causes them to shut off to the point where you can see through the body, because the radiation, the body starts eating itself from the inside out. You will see all the veins, all the pustules, and all that in your body. I'm not kidding you. That's what you're asking for as a Gangstalker. Good luck. I hope you enjoy it, because that's what's going to happen to you. Bye now.